Good morning, this is Federico Ferrante, President of Azimut USA, welcoming you at the 2018 Forlorn Boat Show. We're gonna take a quick look of our brand new Azimut S6, so join me. We would like to start here from the transom because this is a very unique layout. We have been able to provide the boat with a garage which hosts a Williams 345 tender, so much more spacious than the previous model. The 55S was hosting a 285. Now we have been able to step up to a 345. And by changing the way the garage door opens, so this way this one opens from the top, swinging on top, we also provide the boat with an hydraulic swing platform which can host a jet ski. So again, now we have a two-toy layout on 60 feet versus the only tender that we had on the previous model. Coming out, the boat features an optional gangway for those docking situations which will be more challenging to board on the side. And both the platform, the garage, and the gangway are all controlled by these brand new, cosmetically upgraded control panels. Again, this is actually details I specifically love. Look at the thickness, the quality, the execution, and the craftsmanship of these hinges. I mean, cup holders integrated within, and look again as the manufacturing of the stainless steel. Features that are always important, and I think is worth showing. Look at the amount of storage which is provided in the garage roof. So both sides feature the same amount of storage, and we're talking about a 2 feet deep by almost 4 feet wide volume for storage. And as you can tell, all your fenders and line stored perfectly in this area. Another great innovation on the S6 is the way we decided to position the actual dining table, which is more protected because, as you can see, instead of featuring the standard layout, which most manufacturers now are using with a table in the center and using a C-shaped sofa, wrapping it up with chairs, we decided to put the table under the deck superstructure, so it's protected from the sun and from the rain, so it's a more cozy and secluded. And by designing that part of the transom hanging out, we've been able to still provide a 7 feet sunbathing area for sunbathing, of course. Now we have because storage nowadays is an extremely important element. So storage has always been, every single cubic inch of space have been used for storage. This particular right here is again a pocket which goes through all the way to the end of the sofa and is fabric layered, so is flexible and can adapt to the geometry of the tender in the garage. So it's not designed to with all the heavy equipment, but all your covers and all your light stuff, including the carbon fiber poles of the shading for the bow, we will see in a bit, will fit perfectly in here. So again, full storage for all your needs. Without going into it in details, but that backrest removes, and this entire area, unfold this way, and all of that area from the outside again is storage designed for the European market, specifically for life raft, which in Europe is mandatory. For the US, either for life raft, for the ones more inclined to more safety and security on board, or extra storage. So that is an immense storage volume. One of the cosmetical pieces of art is gray carbon fiber table. Of course, on video you can't feel it, but I will still encourage you, if you step onto an S6, make sure that you move this table because you will be impressed by how light and the weight. Carbon fiber features. On the port side here, you have a full bar, of course, with an ice maker, full ice maker, storage, and trash compartment, and lifting up the lids, you have your barbecue and sink, and last but not least, again, clever usage of space. By flipping up this panel, you have your aft docking station as well as your battery switches control. So once you leave the boat, the only thing you need to do is turn this switch the other way, and the entire DC system of the boat will go in a sleep mode. And when you come back to the boat, the only thing you need to do is flip the switch, and all the lighting, everything you left the way you like it set up will come back on without the need to go into breakers one by one. So this is a very convenient location. It's first panel you access when you board the boat. You flip that switch and the boat becomes live immediately. You have a refrigerator for the cockpit drawer for your drinks, sodas, and beers for convenient usage. Again, another feature is the S collection always provide an open feeling to the customers, where the interior of the boat comes into the exterior as they blend into each other. We wanted to make sure that the transition was the easiest possible by providing an extremely simple door with a very easy mechanism to go from close to open. And there is two very easy handles. So once you open the door and you pull down these two lock, and then the door safely lock in position, and you create that open space. Again, we have another refrigerator here. Refrigeration is extremely important. People like their drinks to be always cold, so another extra refrigerator here. And we'll see that there is another 2 refrigerator there. So in a matter of 10 feet, you have 4 refrigerators to keep, and an ice maker to keep you properly hydrated. Audio video system, subwoofer, and some storage. Another here, a little gem of a lot of volume when it comes to storage. As you can see, vertical shelves divided so everything can be stored properly. Another aspect which combined a very interesting cosmetic, so a very beautiful panel, innovative cosmetic material finishing with stainless steel trim, leather wrap, empty pocket storage unit. But then hidden, you can find in a very easy location, AC and DC electrical panel, shore power distribution, everything, but hidden just at the end, just under a panel, but extremely conveniently located for the interaction with the owner. Of course, the TV is on an high-low system, very easy. The switch to control the high-low is here. When you want to watch the TV is out, but when you don't want, the TV doesn't pollute the very calm and sophisticated aesthetic of the design by disappearing under that cabinet. The other up and high-low switch we have here controls this table, which can be used either in the up position, in a more dining, if you wish, setup, and being also able to be expanded. Expanded very easily. 2 touches, and you feature a table comfortably seating 8 people for dinner or lunch. And when you instead want to more use it in a cockpit table configuration, there is a very easy pin here which will make it slide, and you can adjust the position as you wish, and then electrically you can lower it, and it gets more into a coffee table setup and layout. Moving forward, this is where the big revolution compared to the previous model, the 55S, comes into place. Now we have a properly sized and equipped galley. So the 55S, the galley was more a sporty, hidden combination, maybe more designed to warm up a cup of coffee if you wish, or a cup of tea. This is instead a fully equipped galley, exposed but still extremely design oriented and very integrated. As we said, we have a refrigerator in here, full oven, full hub, extraction hood, of course a sink, hanging locker and storage here for part of your china, as well as available storage. And again, at Azimut Yachts, we are known for everything has its own place on board. So when your china, silver, this is actually pretty interesting here, conveniently located. You have all your china, neoprene. Every compartment is neoprene wrapped to avoid rattling and noise during navigation. All of this is neoprene to absorb vibration and noise. And same for all your china. And talking about actually storage and ingenious usage of space, this is where all your glass is going to be, both champagne, water, and wine. They're all, each one has its own location, neoprene brad, wood card. So every glass has its own spot. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to break. They're not going to make noise. This is actually a very cool feature. Is an electrical socket. It features both AC and the USB. And when you need it, it's up like that. And when you don't, you just push it down and it disappears without compromising the aesthetic of the boat.
The boat builders in both Canada and the States are
Going to the helm station, this is another piece of art, we believe. One piece, flush mounted. You have your Volvo. Again, the boat, just to remind you, is a triple IPS 700 propulsion. Both 36 knots wide open, 30 knots cruising. Loaded with Seakeeper and all options. And so this is the Volvo monitoring system for the engines alone. And then we have, of course, your navigation plotter from Raymarine. This is a platinum package. So we have the Axiom, the new Axiom displays. What we have integrated into the S6 is the control of all the system of the boat through what is called a dashboard, where now you will not see a dedicated monitoring system, so another sometimes ugly display which not necessarily matches the look, and doesn't allow us to make this very nice flush look. So the monitoring system is integrated into the Raymarine chart plotter. So there is a dedicated window, and you can control your electricity, your navigation feature, your air conditioning, your alarms, and change your setting through the Raymarine display. So this, for instance, gives you all your DC power and all your AC power management through the Raymarine. Is all touch. Navigation is all the things that are more technical, so from windshield wipers to all the tanks and pumps and alarms that you can control now from here. Air conditioning is actually very convenient. By touching each area, you get all the information in the area. Of course, you can change your setting, and more than anything, by hitting this button, you can synchronize the entire boat working at the same temperature by touching one button. You can access that menu from either or, of course, like would be any other feature of the Raymarine. So you most likely will leave your charts and radar here, and maybe your monitoring system on the other one. You have an electric window here for natural wind airflow, and talking to someone when you're docking, if the need be. So access to the outside with a very quick movement, solid. Leather wrap helm chair, pilot and co-pilot. So for this, most likely, especially in the United States, will be a boat which will be owner operated. It's extremely easy between the the technology of the IPS, the joystick, the docking station in the aft. You really don't need anyone to drive and dock this boat, and so an owner operator will be able to take nice, beautiful days on the water with a wife or friends sitting next to it, so nobody will ever be alone at the helm. If you follow me down, we go right into the master cabin. So master cabin is aft, and that enables us to feature the beamest, to dedicate to the master cabin the beamest part of the boat. This is the widest part of the boat, and this is where we have, of course, then decided to put the layout of the master. Again, Francesco Guida design, you can tell that is completely different than the previous model in the S collection. Much more refreshed, new, much more materials combined together with the elegance that only a designer by trade can do. There is no technical department of a shipyard which can achieve the result in terms of aesthetics that someone that does that for a living and has the expertise of a designer like Francesco Guida or Achille Salvagni for our Flybridge collection. So attention to details everywhere, a lot of natural light from the 6 rectangular portals on the hull, as well as a lot of natural airflow. So on both sides you have opening portals, so in case there's a nice breeze outside and you don't want to be necessarily into the air conditioning, you just lift them open and you create a very nice airflow. Attention to details, for instance, you see there is this little light here, and this is because this hidden gem, so when a lady needs a vanity. There is storage for our makeup in here, a mirror, and a dedicated light for makeup. So this is what this boasts. A nice, beautiful setting, CT. And we didn't want to go with the double CT and vanity in the middle because, again, dedication to storage is becoming more and more significant. So we prefer to provide one chair and a beautiful vanity, and then dedicate the rest of the volume to additional storage, where you have your drawers and your shelves. There is a storage under that cushion. Then we have full height hanging bars and shelves on both sides, storage in here. Those are the beautiful Technomaster carbon fiber hangers while they're here. I mean, again, on video you can feel it, but look, you can. I think I can give an idea of what the weight of these are. So that's true luxury. Carbon fiber hangers, can you believe that? We have the entire structure of the bed lift, and there is a storage under the bed. Of course, we have audio-video system seamlessly integrated into design. Sorry, English is sometimes still tough for me. Seamlessly integrated, so look at how the TV is perfectly fit in the design with this mirror, and the Bose system is now doesn't have those hanging speaker from the ceiling which compromise the cosmetic, but they're beautifully integrated that you almost don't see them. We have a little storage here, and I'll tell you why. So this is dedicated to audio video. You might place maybe something else in there, but it's not that generous. The reason is that as an option, we provide a combo washer and dryer, which is in the master cabin, which is typically where is preferred to be located, so accessible and easy to use. So once you select the option of this washer and dryer, this is the position, and of course penalize the storage of this unit, which otherwise would be empty. So it's an option in case the washer and dryer is not needed. And of course we have an ensuite bathroom here, which I will let you see. Enclosed shower, and the storage above the sink, bench in the shower, and Italian marbles throughout. Going forward, again, we are here at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, so we have traffic and people enjoying the S6 as much as we are. And, hi guys, how are you? How are you? Hi Scott, how are you? Great to see you. This is our great friend from Canada. Please. Sorry, we are trying to shoot a video. Yeah. Thank you very much. So again, this is a VIP cabin. You see how nice, calm, sophisticated, and at the same time sporty is the Francesco Guida design. Combination of different material which give different taste, and storage on both sides. That's an hanging locker with shelves. Here we have an immense storage actually under. This one probably is worth it showing you. We have immense storage under the bed, so that tells you the amount of space that is giving a purpose. While we are looking at this ugly hose, it makes sense to talk about central vacuum system. So this is one hose that is extremely light and portable, and by hooking it up in those ports which are throughout the boat in the areas needed in the main deck and lower deck, you just plug in the hose and the central vacuum system will start, and you can the crew or yourself can clean the boat without the need of having an actual vacuum cleaner on board. You store that hose wherever you prefer, and then the only thing you need to do is plug it in. VIP, very wide. Look how wide is this forward bulkhead, again provided by our unique geometry bows, which enables us to achieve much more walking deck space on the outside for all the delicate maneuver of docking and anchoring, but more than anything provides us much wider forward bulkheads for the VIP cabin. That's how we achieve such space. VIP cabin have access to the head through this door, which is also accessible from this door and therefore shared with the guest cabin. So by opening this door, you access the head for day usage or for the guest cabin, which feature twin beds, ample storage in this cabinet right here, as well as under the bed. One of the bed hosts the technical equipment accessible from the top, such as fan coil. So again, from a technical standpoint, it's easy to have easy access. It's important to have easy access to technical components. Under the other bed instead is all empty and is dedicated to storage. Storage is under that lid in the nightstand in between. Full audio video in the guest cabin as well. And if you follow me, last but not least, I think we should take a look. We should take a look at the bow, because it's as interesting and as innovative as the rest of the boat. So in the bow we feature a very comfortable and wide sofa on the outside of the bow, which faces an incredibly wide and long sunbathing area. Boat can be wrapped by shade through this dedicated sunshade, held in place by 4 carbon fiber custom-made poles, which as an option can be ordered, and they provide full shading into the lounging bow area. Last but not least, from that hatch we have access to the crew quarters in case there will be the need for a crew member. This is actually absolutely has all the comfort of sleeping and full shower, toilet, and accommodation for a crew member, or either an emergency cabin if there is an extra guest unexpected, or probably most commonly would be extra storage. So by removing the mattress, this could be a perfect area to store toys, fenders, extra lines, cleaning product, you name it. So if a crew member is not involved, then all of this volume provide the boat so much more extra storage, which is typically what we have seen it happening on S6 and the 55S in the past. Boat comes, in this case, MarineMax ordered a boat with a hull paint, which is an option, gives that sporty look, and I think that is it for today. Again, welcome to the 2018 Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, and come see us at azimutyachts.com and at marinemax.com.